in the heart of the whispering woods, where the trees hummed lullabies and the flowers giggled when you tickled them, lived a little squirrel named Squeaky. Squeaky wasn't just any squirrel. He had the fluffiest tail in the whole forest and a heart full of curiosity. One sunny morning, while Squeaky was busy collecting acorns, he noticed something peculiar. Tucked beneath the root of a giant, mossy oak tree was a map, but not just any map. It was made of a single, giant leaf, and the lines on it glowed with a soft, golden light. "Wow," Squeaky whispered, his little nose twitching with excitement. The map showed a path winding through the woods, leading to a drawing of a big, sparkling star. He had never seen anything so magical. He decided right then and there he had to follow it. His adventure began. He folded the glowing map carefully and tucked it into his little satchel. "Time to find that star," he chirped. His first stop was Glimmering Grove, where the butterflies had wings like stained glass. According to the map, he needed to find the oldest mushroom in the grove. He saw mushrooms of all shapes and sizes, red ones with white spots, tall skinny ones, and short chubby ones. He politely asked a group of ladybugs playing tag, "Excuse me, do you know where the oldest mushroom is?" A kind ladybug with 7 perfect spots pointed her antenna towards a giant, wise-looking mushroom with a silvery cap. Squeaky scampered over. "Hello, Mr. Mushroom," he said politely. "I'm on an adventure to find a sparkling star, and my map says I need your help." The old mushroom chuckled, a deep, rumbling sound. "Ah, the Star of Wishes," it rumbled. "To continue your journey, you must answer a riddle. What has a neck but no head, and a body but no legs?" Squeaky thought for a moment, his tail twitching, then his eyes lit up. "A bottle," he exclaimed. The mushroom smiled. "Clever little one. Continue past the babbling brook. Your next clue awaits there." Squeaky thanked the mushroom and hurried towards the babbling brook. The brook was beautiful, with water so clear you could see the smooth, colorful pebbles at the bottom. The map now showed a picture of 3 singing frogs. He soon found them sitting on a lily pad, croaking a cheerful tune. "Hello," Squeaky called out over the sound of the water. "I'm on a quest to find the Star of Wishes." The lead frog, who wore a tiny crown made of a daisy, replied, "To cross our brook, you must help us. Our song is missing a note. We can't remember the last line." The frogs sang their song. "The sun is bright, the day is new. We love to sing for me and you." Squeaky listened carefully. He loved music. He thought about his happy day and sang, and all our friends in the forest, too. The frogs cheered. "That's it. That's the perfect ending." As a thank you, they built him a sturdy little bridge out of lily pads and vines. Squeaky waved goodbye and safely crossed the brook. The path now led him into the shadowy thicket. It wasn't scary, but the tall trees made everything look a bit dim. The map showed he needed to find something that glowed in the dark. As Squeaky looked around, he felt a little bit lost. He sat down on a soft patch of moss and let out a tiny sigh. Just then, a little firefly blinked nearby. Then another and another. Soon, a whole family of fireflies was swirling around him. Squeaky remembered to be kind and brave. "Hello," he said softly. "I'm looking for the Star of Wishes, but I can't see the path." The lead firefly, who glowed brighter than all the others, seemed to understand it. He buzzed and blinked, and all the fireflies formed a glowing, moving arrow pointing deeper into the thicket. They guided Squeaky through the trees, their lights dancing like tiny stars. They led him to a clearing, and in the center stood a tall, dark cave. The fireflies flew inside, showing him it was safe. The map now glowed brighter than ever, pointing to the very back of the cave. Squeaky took a deep breath. He wasn't afraid because he had his new friends with him. Inside, the walls of the cave sparkled with crystals of every color. It was breathtaking. And there, at the very back, nestled in a bed of soft, glowing moss, was the Star of Wishes. It wasn't a real star from the sky, but a beautiful, star-shaped crystal that pulsed with warm, gentle light. It hummed a soft, happy tune, the same tune the trees in the Whispering Woods hummed. Squeaky reached out a paw and gently touched the star. A warm feeling spread all through him, from the tip of his nose to the end of his fluffy tail. He didn't wish for a mountain of acorns or a brand new satchel. He thought about the kind ladybugs, the wise mushroom, the singing frogs, and the helpful fireflies. He made his wish. He wished that all his friends in the forest would always be happy and safe. As he made his wish, the star glowed brilliantly, sending a wave of sparkly light out of the cave and through the entire forest. The flowers giggled a little louder, the brook babbled a little more cheerfully, and the trees hummed a slightly happier tune. Squeaky knew his wish had come true. The fireflies guided him back out of the cave, and he followed the now familiar path back home. When he arrived back at his oak tree, he saw all his friends waiting for him, the ladybugs, the frogs, and even a little sprout from the old mushroom were there to celebrate his return. They had all felt the wave of happiness from his wish. They shared stories and berries and nuts until the sun began to set, painting the sky in colors of orange and pink. Squeaky, tired but incredibly happy, curled up in his cozy nest. He looked at the glowing leaf map, which he kept as a souvenir. He realized the adventure wasn't just about finding the star. It was about making friends, helping others, and sharing kindness along the way. And that, he thought as he drifted off to sleep, was the best magic of all. Thank you for watching our story. If you liked Squeaky's adventure, don't forget to like and subscribe for more fun stories. See you next time.